all you viewers to be named later, how we doing today? I know. We're back in the alternate film room, okay? With distance learning starting again, I have limited options, so we're back here for right now. Now, I know you saw in that thumbnail, the title, everything, A Brief History of Mead. I thought before I proceeded on this wonderful little journey of trying to make it, I wanted to do, something that talked about it. But this is a case where I know I'm not smart enough in certain areas, so I reached out to a very good friend and went, hey, can you help? And Barbado Joe stepped up. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn my channel over to his wonderful video. I hope you guys like it.
A Brief History of Mead. The origins of mead can be traced back to the African bush more than 20,000 years ago. Feral bees were well established. Elephants roamed the continent, and weather patterns were seasonal, as they are today in Africa. Extreme conditions of drought during the dry season and torrential rains in the rainy season were common. This weather pattern would eventually cause hollows to rot out the crown of the baobab and mayombo trees, where the elephant had broken branches. During the dry season, the bees would nest in these hollows, and during the wet season, the hollows would fill with water. Water, honey, osmotolerant yeast, and time, and voila, a mead is born. Early African bushmen and tribes gathered not only honey, but also mead, and as successive waves of people left Africa, they took with them some knowledge of mead and mead making. Eventually, mead making became well known in Europe, India, and China. But mead making died out as people became urbanized. This happened 1700 years ago in India, 1500 years ago in China, and about 500 years ago in Europe. Honey was prized throughout history, and it was often available only to royalty. Somewhere about 1300 AD, the Italian voyager Marco Polo returned from the Spice Islands with sugar cane. This inexpensive source of sugar became dominant, and honey went underground. Well, almost. The tradition of mead was sustained in the monasteries of Europe. The need for ceremonial candles made of beeswax necessitated managed bee colonies, and surplus honey was used to make mead, which was enjoyed by the monks in their more secular moments. There are monasteries in Great Britain today that have over a 400-year tradition of mead making. The Industrial Revolution resulted in a significant decline in mead making. The first centrifugal honey extractor was invented in 1865 by Austrian major Francesco de Rusca. And as legend has it, the idea came to the inventor as he watched his son swing a bucket of honey around his head. A few more notes on mead. Ethiopian mead is called tej and is usually homemade. It is flavored with the powerful leaves and bark of gesho, a hops-like bittering agent, which is a species of buckthorn. A sweeter, less alcoholic version of tej is called burz, aged for a shorter time. The traditional vessel for drinking tej is a rounded vase-shaped container called a barele. Evidence exists that mead was also made in India, Southeast Asia, China, Japan, and Central Africa. Mead is also mentioned in many Old North Anglo-Saxon stories, including in the epic poem Beowulf, and in early Welsh poetry such as Wigiond. The word honeymoon in English is supposedly traceable to the practice of a bride's father dowering her with enough mead for a month-long celebration in honor of the marriage.
Guys, seriously, wasn't that awesome? I mean, dude, the way he put stuff together, that was just beautiful. Joe, thank you from the bottom of my heart for, your dedication and your hard work on this project. It means the world to me, brother. Thank you so much. Now, for you first-time viewers of my channel, I just want to say, hey, thank you for watching this weird one. I know from my channel, this is something totally different, okay? I mean, I know it really was, but thank you for watching. Now, for you first-time viewers of my channel and you long-time viewers who have yet to subscribe, well, my question is why? What can I do to earn your subscription? Down below. Leave me a comment, in the little comment box. I also want to know any, I forgot that part, but still, I know I'm not going to refilm this, but I want to know your questions, comments, love, hatred, and anger, also down below in the description box. Now, after you've done all that fun stuff, I totally screwed up that order, but hey, It's been a weird 96 hours for me, okay? Why don't you take a look right down there in that corner? You see a big channel symbol popping up. Go ahead, click on that thing. It's going to bring you right to subscribe. After you go ahead and knock that out the way, please destroy the little bell icon that's right next to it. Why? That's a great question. Because that's going to let YouTube notify you. I know, for those of you familiar with my channel, camera took a dump. I seriously am looking at replacing that at tax time. But, well, I was talking about the videos. Take a look. I believe they're over here. 2 are going to pop up. Those are going to be the videos that we all know and love out there on YouTube. Those videos are going to be ones that YouTube is going to select from my current catalog that they feel is going to be a great viewing experience for you. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video on the brief history of Mead. And the next videos in this series should be the start of actually trying to make it. Thanks so much for watching. I hope all of you are having a great day. I hope you're having a safe day. And I'll see you in the next video.